Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I am going to shuffle them a few more times. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of a two-part reading. So, Scorpios, let's find out what you can expect for our Scorpios. There you are. Okay. The overall energy of this reading is the Emperor, male or female. The Emperor is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart, might be strong around this reading. But more importantly, this is about like staying put. It's like holding your ground. Being stubborn, strong-willed, very well liked and respected by others. A lot of times it's the energy of being a leader of sorts, or wanting to be a leader, or having things your way. This may be you, this may be someone else, but this reading surrounds, or this card surrounds your entire reading. So let's read on. Your highest energy card, 9 of Wands. You're getting fed up. It feels like you're getting kind of discouraged, dragged through the mud. Still holding the staff here, fresh starts and new beginnings, but feeling really worn out. These are the two main energies in your reading, the Emperor and the 9 of Wands. So, are you breaking down? Are you getting ready to get off your throne? Are you getting ready to, bend your thinking? Or are you tired of somebody else's way of thinking? Let's read on. Next to the 9 of Wands is the Empress. The Empress can be the card for Libra or Taurus. But this is usually out there to remind you, this is in your highest energy line, of what a beautiful person you really are. You're thoughtful, you're kind, considerate, you're generous, you're forgiving, you've got so many excellent qualities. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. So, with the Empress being here, right above the Emperor, we could definitely have a twin flame situation going on here. And it could be the Emperor's energy that you are getting tired of and worn out about. All right? So, twin flames. Let me say something about that. They don't usually work out. If they do, that's why people look for twin flame relationships. If they do, they're fantastic. They're special. They're beautiful. They're like the strongest soulmate connection you can have. But most of them, there's a lot of bickering. There's a lot of trouble. There's a lot of struggles before getting to that point. So a lot of them don't work out. So next to the Empress here is the Ace of Cups. Wow, you have a lot of love. Look at this. You are in love with the Emperor. That is really wearing you out. You're about coming to your wit's end on this person that you're in love with, very much in love with. So, under the 9 of Wands is the Hangman. You're seeking enlightenment. That's what this card is about. I look around this card. Yes, you're getting worn out, and it is over this energy of the Emperor. I think it's the stubbornness, the rigidness in their thinking that's wearing you out. So, on the other side of the Hangman, we have the Queen of Cups. This is your energy again. This is water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is Scorpio. So you have a lot of questions here about the love. This is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it, little windows around that cup. here you are, full of questions, and inside that cup are all the answers. So yeah, you need enlightenment. It's because you're questioning this relationship. So, where were we? Next to the Emperor, the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Now, this is, maybe in your chart, maybe in their chart someplace, but this energy of the Chariot is moving forward, okay? Under the Ace of Cups, next to the Emperor. So I think you're going to work things out. I think you're going to be able to move forward. So let's just read on. I think this is just kind of, right now, it just feels like a bump in the road. You're not seeing eye to eye on something here, or you're both being stubborn, or there's something going on here, but there's a lot of love, and I think the love is going to win over because the Chariot is right under the Ace of Cups and next to the Emperor. Now, next to the Queen of Cups down here, now you have questions. You're like, it has to do with the love, and it has to do because you're feeling this way, worn out. You're feeling almost at your wit's end here. You're not really ready to give up. You're holding the staff of fresh starts, new beginnings. You're feeling that way, but you're not really ready to give up because there's way too much love to throw away here. The Queen of Cups, next to the Queen of Cups, is the King of Swords, male or female. This is under the Emperor. So the Emperor may have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in their chart. The King of Swords, male or female, is in self-protection mode. You know, that so much goes with the Emperor. It's like they're afraid. They don't want to be taken advantage of. So they do things because they're so stubborn. This is a sword of self-protection that they're holding up. And it's also a sword of truth and clarity. So there probably will be some conversation going on here about, you know, what is wearing you out. You might have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart someplace. Next to the King of Swords is the High Priestess, and this is under the Chariot next to the King of Swords. This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So, follow your intuition. You have questions. Follow your intuition. You already have the answers that you're seeking. You know in your heart, you know in your gut. You have the answers. Pay attention. Pull back that pomegranate curtain and look at what you yourself has to say. What you're telling yourself. Pay attention, because that's where your answers really are. I don't think they're really in that cup. I think they're in you. I think you already have the answers. And they're truthful answers. Next to the King of Swords. So these answers are going to help you move forward. And this is with the Emperor, by the way. And with all that love. So follow your intuition. Don't second guess yourself, okay? The Empress deserves good things. The Empress, you are worth everything with the Empress. Whatever you want, you deserve. Okay, so in your highest energy line up here, Scorpios, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is working, focusing, building on the security and the stability here. Okay? So yeah, you're willing to put your nose to the grindstone. You're willing to work on this relationship. And that's probably going to come out of this conversation, how you're feeling, but you're willing to work on it. I have the Seven of Pentacles next to the Eight of Pentacles. You've been waiting. I think you've been waiting for a commitment is what I think you're waiting for. I think you're waiting for this relationship to move, to take the next step forward. And I think that's what the Emperor is being stubborn about. I really do. And so you've been waiting a long time. It could be 7 years, you know. It might be 7 months, but, you know, to you it feels longer. Like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And you've been working on this and working on this and, you know, doing your best. Next to all this waiting is the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart or strong around this reading. But, you know, this is toxic energy. But I think it's leaving because, you know, look at the hand. It's waving goodbye. Bye, toxic energy. You know, bye. It's like you're not waiting for commitment anymore because that's become toxic, all this waiting. You know, it's like you feel like you're the only one that's really putting the work into this relationship. This card is going to be resolved, it feels like. Under this 8 of Pentacles is the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I feel like you've been stuck doing all the work on the Pentacles. And I think this is going to come up in conversation. You have all the love, but the Emperor is like so stubborn, fixed-minded. They're always in self-protection. They're afraid they're going to get taken advantage of. So, you know, you do need this conversation. This 4 of Pentacles and under the 7 of Pentacles. Here we have the Lovers. This is a divine soulmate connection. Just like I said before, you're twin flames. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides. And I think they're trying to keep you two together. They're really looking out after this relationship for your best. This is the card for Gemini, by the way. So Gemini might be strong in your chart or strong in their chart someplace. On the other side of the Lovers is the 5 of Swords. And this is under the Devil energy, the energy, that toxic energy. So this is like you're getting swords of truth and clarity, but there's still some down here you haven't picked up. And you keep looking back. You keep looking back at them. And so, you know, I think this is part of your questions that you have. Do you want them to walk away? Do you want to watch them walk away? I feel like you don't have enough answers to make that decision. Because I think you're thinking about it, but I don't think you're going to. Because I think there's way too much love. So I think you're going to seek more clarity and more truth from this divine soulmate. Because if you don't, it's just toxic. And I think seeking that more truth and clarity, and that's what helps get rid of this toxic energy of the waiting and the feeling like you're the only one working on this relationship. Under the 4 of Pentacles is the 9 of Pentacles. This is nice. This is about being grounded, being secure and stable, self-confident, which you are, self-assured. So, you know that you don't have to have the Emperor in your life. You know this. You know that you can manage on your own. You're very much confident enough to do that. You know that you can focus on your own pentacles if you want to, but you really wanted to include the Emperor in moving forward. You have gone deep inside. You've done a lot of soul searching about this matter. This is very spiritual. This is a healing card, right under the Lovers, right next to who you were before you met the Emperor. You still are this person, but you can go, and you know you can go back to being this person. This is like being single. So, you know, you've gone deep inside. You're doing soul searching. You're seeking your truth and your clarity here with all these swords. Very spiritual, reaching out to the universe about what to do in this situation. It's all because you're feeling like the 9 of Wands, okay? Because the Emperor is being stubborn and they're just not budging. They're not getting off their throne. They're not contributing, like doing the things that you feel should they should be doing for this relationship. So next to this 4 of Swords is the King of Wands, and this is under the 5 of Swords, looking back at them. This is fire, So this could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Might be strong in your chart, strong around this reading. There's Aries. So we got 2 for Aries. But the energies is what's most important. And here you are holding on to that staff and new beginnings and fresh starts, and you're ready to move forward. You really want to move forward with the Emperor. Let's take out one more card. That's why you're going to go ahead and seek this truth and clarity. I think you are going to move forward, because I got the Chariot too right here. Take out one more card. The 10 of Cups. So, the 10 of Cups, wow, that's an equal exchange of love between 2 people. Rainbows and sunshine, union between 2 people. You have the Ace of Cups here. You're not alone in the 10 of Cups. They're going to stick with you. You're going to stick with them. And there is a lot, like I say, of love, and it's between the both of you. You're not the only one who has love for the Emperor. The Emperor loves you. So it looks like happy times are coming. It's like a bump in the road that you're getting through here. And wow, thank you for watching. Universal guidance.